So I'm in Midtown, Anchorage, Alaska. 36th Avenue and A Street, C Street? C Street? A Street goes north, C Street goes south. Yeah, C Street. I stopped in here at the gas station. It's a Circle K. There she blows, there she blows. That's where I'm at. No gas station here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I want to point out something. A lot of times we feel safe in our society. And I want to point out that we're really not. Like, stuff could happen to us in a heartbeat. And this sort of scares me a little bit. It's kind of opened my eyes today that I've forgotten like that. Forgotten about how society is. You see, as I was younger, like in my 20s, I remember having the naive attitude that why would anybody want to do anything to me, cause me harm, because I don't mean any harm to anybody else. I remember this being my perspective, and that is a dangerous perspective to have, because I really felt comfortable and that no one who would want to hurt me, because I don't want to hurt anybody else. Why would they want to hurt me? I'm a little butterfly. I'm a harmless little butterfly. Anyway, with that attitude, you can get hurt in this world. I highly advise, like where I'm at right now, in the city, as a truck driver, going around from store to store, everything's locked up. You got to buzz in to get in there. You go out of town about 30 minutes away, it's not so bad. And then it's not as bad. The doors might be unlocked, might not be. But then you go out 45 minutes out to, 30 minutes out is the Eagle River, 45 hour and 10 minutes. Now you're in Wasilla. Out there, the door's probably unlocked. They're a little bit nicer. And then you go out farther out, like Denali, a couple hours away, and then people might not want anything to do with you out there. That was my first thing that I encountered when I came to Alaska, when I drove all the way up from the lower 48. I got to a place called, I made the wrong turn. And like, how could you make a wrong turn? There's only one frickin' road that cometh into this damneth place. This is from Canada. Well, I stopped at a place called Toke. We stayed there. I know I'm kind of jumping around right now. But I stopped at Toke. We stayed there for the night or something. And then when we pulled out, we went right instead of going back and going down. We went farther up, going toward Fairbanks. And so now I ended up on a different route than I had planned. We came into this place. We needed gas. As I walked up to the thing, to the store, they shut their blinds. They closed it and didn't want anything to do with me. I was going in to buy coffee or something. I can't remember the exact specific situation, but I know I was getting gas. And maybe I was asking if we could use their restroom or something, because I had two girls with me and their mom and a cat named Alice. And I think I was going to ask them. People were funny up here asking to use their bathroom. It was really weird. But I don't remember if I got gas or not. I don't remember what happened. But it was like we were not welcome. They literally looked at us and shut the blinds. Didn't want nothing to do with us. And I guess I can get that. When you live out of town, you don't want anything to do with all the rest of the world, right? The rest of the world is fudged up. We don't want nothing to do with these outsiders coming in here. Anyway, if you're in Anchorage, anywhere in the world for that matter, when you get in your car, okay, don't get in your car and sit there on your phone. You get in your car and you freaking lock that door first thing. It's dangerous, okay? Dangerous. You're distracted. You're here. You're in Taiwan or Japan, wherever TikTok is leading you to. You're not here. And you could get fucked up in that moment. Pardon my language, but I'm being serious here. You got to look out for yourself. I walked into this Circle K gas station today, and in this area, I caught myself thinking, damn, this is kind of dangerous here. How do they if you're bored, you want to get entertained, or you want some excitement, come to one of these gas stations in the middle of the night or something. You'll see all kinds of crap. But it just makes me wonder about what these people go through, the danger that they put themselves in by working at these gas stations. Like the kinds of people that are out here. I mean, people can be really, really fucked up. We live in a world where you have a job. We might complain about our work, our bills, our this, or that, our rent's going up, food's going up. We're complaining about this and the cost of living and all these things, right? Then you got these people out here that are survival mode. And you're in survival mode too. We're in survival mode, but they're in a different sort of survival mode where they will, you're not thinking about thugging somebody. But these people are like armed to thug people out. They're looking for the moment that you're not paying attention so they can take the opportunity to get the upper hand on you and score for the day. They are out to survive, and they will mess you up if you're not paying attention. I see some hard-ass bitches out here. I'm sorry for my language, but I see some hard people out here. Even the women. I'm looking right now at somebody looking through the trash can, digging for. Yeah, that person right there, checking trash cans, digging for scraps. Totally. You ever see a person walk up to a dumpster, a trash can, and dig through it and pull out a bottle of Pepsi and open up the cap and drink it? That's what I watch people do up here. I see people sitting in dumpsters with the lid down, and they're eating your stuff that you threw away, the stuff you deemed as garbage, not worthy, you don't like it, chicken bones, whatever. They're eating your neighbor's chicken bones with your marinara cup from your pizza from last night, and they're also eating your crust. I'm serious. I'm not trying to be degrading or to insult people or pick on people. I don't like to hurt people, and for those who like to give people the benefit of the doubt, that could be dangerous. I know you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you got to be careful. These people out here are struggling in a different sense than you and I are struggling. Like, we're all struggling. We all want to be happy. But these people are in survival mode. My grandmother used to tell me, today, just for today. It almost sounds like NA or addiction, right? Just for today. Like, live for today. Live in this moment. You're not promised tomorrow, but you have right now. And these people are in that moment all the time. They're there. And you've got to be cautious when navigating the world amongst these people, because they are looking. They're surviving. They're struggling. They will take the opportunity to harm somebody in order to get through their day. They don't care about you. In fact, they think that you're messed up because you won't give them $1 or $2 because you have a car. They think that you're doing, they don't have the bills, but you do. You're like, well, yeah, I work for all this. I don't have any money. All of it's tied up in all this stuff you see me I got. I'm paying for it, But they look at you. I imagine I would look at somebody and be pissed off if they didn't give me a couple dollars at the light when they're begging for money. They're panhandling. It's not illegal up here. True story. I gave somebody like $5 one day, and they threw it back at me. Got mad at me because I wouldn't let them in my car and give them a ride when I just gave them enough money for 2 bus rides or whatever, however amount of money it cost. I gave them money for bus fare, and they threw it back at me because I guess it wasn't $20. They disrespected it. I've tried to give people food before, hand them an orange, and they don't want it. They want a cigarette. They turn down food. They get mad if you don't give them enough money. Like, they're picky beggars. Like, I've seen people pull up in a car, stop the car, jump out, put their glasses on, their shades, and then whip out a freaking walking stick like a blind person would have, and then tap their way up to the curb and hold up a sign, begging for money. I've seen people drive up in a Cadillac. That's the part I left out. A Cadillac. A clean Cadillac. Not dirty. Nice white Cadillac. And jump out and pretend that they're blind, begging for money. I've seen them do it. And they didn't even hide the car behind the building. They just parked right out front. You got to be careful. My eyes are, it's not like I wasn't aware of this already, but today, for some reason, as I'm going through this, experiencing this in this moment today, yeah, you got to be careful. Like, I'm reawakened at this moment because I tend to think that people won't harm you. Like, from my perspective, like, I pretend people are like me. And no, they're not. They are not like me. I am a unique individual, actually. I'm different from most people. I know you might want to think, oh, no, you're not. I am just like everybody else, but I'm also unique in my own way. People think I should be a certain way, or they'll judge me and say that you need to do this, you need to stop doing this or that. Maybe. I'm not going to judge and say, no, I don't. I'm not going to be like that, okay? But I refuse to not be me. I'm tired of trying to mold myself into what this world says I should be, what they think I should be, or what I am. Although, you do have to somewhat conform to navigate through this world or to participate in it. Yeah. Did I get all that out? Really opinionated right now, but I actually, I'm not being too opinionated. But I am concerned about people just jumping in their cars, walking around on their phones, in another world, distracted by these devices. When these devices hold all of our data, all of our, people are using this as money now to make payments and stuff. And I guess there's people that are looking for that. These people in survival mode are waiting for you. They're watching you. They're kind of, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of like an eagle sitting up on a telephone pole, or a bird. How they sit up there and they look around for a mouse to run across the field, and or an owl, and they swoop down and grab that mouse. That's what these people are doing. They're kind of sitting there waiting. And they don't got jobs. So they got all day to sit there and wait. You've got people that aren't working that can sit outside your house and watch to see when the coast is clear, when they can come rob your shit. They know your routine. They know your schedule. And they can freaking take advantage of you when they want to. If they want to. If they want to hurt you, they will. So be fortunate. That's not the right word. Be grateful and be thankful that you made it through another night. Like, don't neglect having gratitude for that, because at any moment your life could be taken. Something could go bad for you if somebody decides that it's your day, that they're going to target you for the day. But don't take it personal. They didn't set out to hurt you today. You just happen to be the one that they selected for that day. They don't care who you are. Yeah. This world is a rough place, and I think a lot of times we are too far away from it to remember that. I do believe that. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and be safe, be grateful, and be cautious with when you're out and about. Don't get involved in your phone and distracted, because people will take advantage of you. Do be safe. Lock your doors.